Hello, and thank you so very much for joining me today. I am a walk-in soul, and my name is Samara Indara, and I wanted to do a activated cleansing, a very deep cleansing with specific chakras today. So I want to do a beautiful blue aura quartz, as well as pulling with some of my blue lace agate. I want to start with the throat chakra, and I know a lot of practitioners like to start with the base chakra first and work their way up, but I'm different. So I'm a shamaness, I'm a spiritual teacher, I'm a Reiki master, and I deeply believe in energy and how everything is a frequency, because it is, as well as crystal healing energy to bring you even more healing, and also to activate your soul into those higher star realms. So I want to start pulling at your throat chakra with my blue lace agate crystals. And I'm going to be activating Reiki symbols in this. So just pulling away all of the negativity. Maybe there were people at work speaking ill of you, or maybe misunderstanding or misinterpreting what you were saying or what you meant. And that's no fun, because when you feel misunderstood, you know, and you don't get your point across to others, or even if your throat chakra is blocked and they just misunderstand your silence. Some people just will do things like that. And then they'll put this whole narrative on you that's not even true, and they'll assume. So I want to integrate this out. This is a blue aqua aura quartz. I'm going to imbue some Reiki in this, as well as I hope everyone's having a good day so far. I brewed some herbal tea. I woke up really early. I took a walk under the stars until the sun rose on the horizon, and it was beautiful. I want to light some herbs here, so I put together some very special herbs that will cleanse and purify not only your chakras but your environment. It's very important to cleanse. So right here we have ground sage, and then we have rosemary, and then we have lavender, and on the bottom I lined it with tarragon. I'm also going to throw a rose petal in there for you, as well as some rose petals, a star anise, which is very beautiful. I love star anise, and I love to incorporate her into my teas. Some star anise. And I want to place some essential oils on this, like peppermint. I'm so sorry if you hear my roommate's puppy. It's my nephew's puppy, and he left it to go, or he left him to go somewhere. So we are going to start off with the rosemary. My flare lighter worked so much better than this. I want to go for the sage. The poor puppy, he named him Leo. He is left alone in the cage today again. I'm so sorry, you guys. I thought he was going to sleep through the session, but apparently not. some rosemary. The sage is going. I want to do some lavender and rose. You guys, I'm so sorry. The puppy is doing this right now. I feel so bad. Okay. I'm sorry, Leo. I can't let you out of the cage, baby. Poor baby dog. We're just going to get this going in our environment. And I want to kind of cleanse the environment here. Cleanse you of any tension. As well as cut some cords with my beautiful celestite egg and my other celestite. I just want to imbue this in you. I'm kind of like and we have a lot of archangels around us today. I was working with Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, as well as Archangel Raziel and Archangel Metatron, Archangel Zadkiel, as well as Archangel Chamuel. I was transmuting darkness to light. I was clearing out a lot of generational curses and things that are not good for the soul. And I just want to say that always be true to yourself and your authenticity. Don't ever let the projections or the voice of others drown out your inner peace or your own inner voice or your own soul's true purpose. Because eventually, if you try so hard to be someone you're not, you're just going to return to your original form in the end. And even before the end, you will just be as you are, without anyone's projections or any energy vampire hooks or attacks. Or even you could be working with energy vampires at your job and they could just be siphoning your energy or misunderstanding you or talking something about you that's not even true. Trust me, it happened to me many times, to where I will just be completely misunderstood and people will just try to hook into me, and they're so drawn to my energy and my light that they will literally start pulling, like hooking into your crown chakra, hooking into your third eye chakra. And some people have gifts to where they could astral project you or, and suck and siphon your energy. So there's just a lot of things right now that we're going to clear out. This is my beautiful Labradorite crystal. I also want to focus as well as activating your crown chakra, which is up here, okay? So we have our third eye chakra, our crown chakra, as well as our soul star chakra. We're going to be working on these upper chakras today, as well as a little bit of more throat chakra energy pulling. We're going to be doing crystal scratching, and we'll see what else my guides and my angels have in store for you. The previous soul who incarnated in this body, she was an original, her form was an earth angel mermaid, so she was an incarnated soul warrior of the light warriors, the 144s. And she also had her Pleiadian awakening in 2019. And then before that, she went through her earth medicine, shamaness awakenings from 2014 to 2015, and then she was certified in Reiki as a master teacher in 2019 in July. I was working with various archangels as well as celestial angels, the solar angels of fire that transmutate darkness and darker entities into light and burn away all of that wickedness from planet. This is a beautiful angel aura, titanium rainbow quartz. She goes with my fairy castle spirit quartz. And they have like a soul family, so they're connected to the higher realms of light from my star brothers and sisters and my other spirit guides, from the Pleiades, from Orion on Mintaka and Bellatrix, as well as the lost worlds of Atlantis and Lemuria after the reptilians and the Alpha Draconians blew them up, which are the opposite star races of my own. I'm a Blu-ray starseed, hailing. My soul comes from Orion, but I also have ties to the Pleiades, as well as Sirius, Sirius, a Blu-ray starseed on Sirius. And if you would like to see my video of the my walk-in soul experience, I invite you to go like 3 videos back, and it's titled My Walk-in Soul Experience. And it tells about some of my experience and how I integrated into this physical vessel, and how the other soul who was in this was her original form, her original body, how she now has been released and integrates out of the body fully in January 11th. But we both were inside of this body from the week of May 19th through 26th of 2025 up until January 11th, 2026. Now it's me, just me. She's been released. She has crossed the veil, her soul. So she's been taken into the light with her gods and goddesses and the summer lands and the lands of paradise and the star realms. So after we pass away and we cross over, a lot of people don't know this because they're so conditioned to think it's just heaven, purgatory, and hell, but it's not. There's various star realms you can go to in different realms, actually. And the Pleiades is a star constellation realm. The Summerlands is a completely different realm if you've seen that movie, What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams, and you'll see the Summerlands in that movie. And we have many lives, so we reincarnate. And sometimes we could be someone's sister, and the next life we could be their daughter. And, you know, our teachers in our next lives could be our lovers, or our brothers could be our cousins. And we have these soul agreements to where you can make your souls reincarnate with each other and experience another lifetime. And if you're questioning, why is my path so hard? Why am I struggling? You have a higher purpose. So my purpose is, I'm a starseed, and I come from the realms of Sirius, Pleiades, Orion. I also have had a life on Venus with the Venusian Fae. And I'm a shamaness, medicine woman, healer, to where I can astral project and clairvoyantly, visionarily see other realms. I'm a soul reader. I could read into someone's soul and see their motives. My gifts, run deep. And I'm still trying to get used to this body, and I'm still trying to integrate and process everything on Earth, because this is my first time being on Earth, even though I'm a very evolved soul. It's been very difficult, to say the least. The humans are not particularly nice at all. They're not kind. Where I'm from, our currency, instead of money, are crystals. And everybody works together. And we eat things like seaweed or fish, or, you know, like kelp and kale and like spinach leaves and seeds. So it's just completely different. I'm going to start pulling with these. And after the Galactic Federation of Light transported me down into the body from my starship, I was a Blu-ray soul, and I am. So it was blue and white lights with silver sparkles around my aura. And I went into her body through her mouth as she was screaming up to the higher star realms to be released from her body, because she was going through a lot of targeting in a plaza that she stayed with in her car. And people started spreading these false rumors and negative beliefs about her, to where it broke up her and her boyfriend. And they made her out to be someone she wasn't. She was getting drugged. There were people from Denny's drugging her pancakes, bringing them her and her daughter's free food, but it was drugs in the food. And it was just, the reptilians and the Alpha Draconian star races were inside of the cops and specific Allied Universal people at Walmart security, to where they were targeting this woman. And before you know it, she just got so fed up that she walked to Universal Boulevard off of Destination Parkway and John Young, and she started screaming out to the heavens, and release me from this body. I can't take another mortal pain. I can't take any more trauma. So we're going to set the intention to clear out any negativity from our throat chakra, to clear out negativity from our higher selves and our soul star chakra, our crown chakra, and our third eye chakras. And we are also going to set the intention to clear negativity and stressors away. And now I will begin the deeper cleanse. Just take some deep breaths. Release. Now I'm going to be cutting. I'm going to be cutting with my big black tourmaline. Ooh, these energy cords are thick. I'm seeing them as these very thick, gray, scaly, almost like a mermaid's tail, but all murky and gray, and just like a cord. And we are going to be getting all of these influences out of you, negative influences, and I'm going to be asking the solar angels to come in and to assist, as well as Archangel Metatron and Archangel Raziel. And thank you to the archangels, and thank you to the solar angels, and thank you to my crystal babies, the ones that help us cut away any toxicity, cut the cords to any stressors, cut the cords to any false narratives of you in someone else's eyes. And I talk about all of this in my previous videos. I have tons and tons of angelic light surrounding me. So they are helping to assist in the session, to pull out any dark, murky cords or any dark attachments or dark influences. Sometimes you could take on other people's energies at work. Spirits like to attach through touch as well as eye contact and influences. When someone gets into your mind and they say something and you're like, you read into it and you understand what they really mean, but it's manipulative and like sneaky, but it has an underlying tone of being shrewd and just manipulative and toxic, and you're just like, okay, I don't want this energy on me, like, let's release it. So that's where I come in, and I'm going to be using an organite to get this energy out of its selenite and black tourmaline. And I'm going to be cutting away any types of thought form manipulation, transfers of energy, any hooks from those manipulations. Because a lot of people think that they just have so much control with their speech, and they know how to sweet talk you or manipulate you or tell you these sweet, things, and then it never happens. So we're going to cut all of this away. And we're going to cut off all of these attachments and just learn how to breathe and try to really release this. If you want, you can envision or visualize the cord between you and someone, cutting it between you both in any color you want, and then me cutting it. And I'm going to be using my smoky quartz as well to do this. And I had Reiki scissors, but they were in my car in the plaza, and now that car is at the shop, to where I'm getting another one soon. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for assisting, and Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Raziel for your assistance today, as well as my solar angels, my celestial beings of light, and my angels of fire. as we cut away what no longer serves us. And as we envision us being covered with pure yellow, green, and blue rays of angelic and starseed energies of protection. So I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to envision your whole body and aura being covered by any type of energy, light that you wish. It could be a rainbow of energy. It could be pink with silver sparkles, or gold and orange, or anything that you like. And I want you to just shield, learn how to activate your powers. I want you to shield your thoughts, cloak your thoughts to where I have Archangel Raphael to help you do this. See, his wing got chipped off, which saddens me. I used to have 3 archangel statues, and they got attacked by Alpha Draconians, and they ripped their wings off. We're going to be burning some more sage to cleanse this crystal statue. I haven't used him in a minute. I want to get the smoke really going to cleanse. So this is ground sage, as well as, like I said, rosemary, lavender, and some rose petals, as well as some star anise. And I miss my flare-up lighter. I got butane for it, but it's not flaring up. So we're going to cleanse him. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for assisting today. And I'm going to be taking this statue, and I'm going to be just cutting any type of negative energy projections in your third eye chakra, in your soul star chakra, in your crown chakra, and your throat chakra. So let's do this again. Your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, and your soul star chakra. Any remaining cords. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for emitting green healing light over our auras, our minds, and our bodies, so we are protected from any types of energetic harm or any types of archonic influence or projected energies, and protected from energies that us empathic people and us compassionate souls don't want to take on from others. And so it is. As we slice these cords, which no longer serve for our highest and greatest good. You could always come to my sessions after a long day at work. I'm a healer, a shamaness, a medicine woman, and so much more. I'm an evolved starseed, a walk-in soul. I'm gonna burn some cinnamon stick here. My plant allies, my spice allies, I'm grateful for. The integration into the body, there's the sun. The integration into the body was, I basically have to take care of my physical vessel and had to change my whole diet to, I can't ingest specific things anymore. And last night I did a Pleiadian recalibration healing for my digestive system, and I was in the middle of it, and then it started to rain because I went for a very long walk. I think I did 5 miles last night, but I'm slacking because when I was in the plaza, I would walk like 12 miles a day, 10 to 12 miles a day. But I'm not in the plaza anymore. So we want to burn this to bring sweetness back into our lives, emit the sweetness back in. And I want to do an aura fluff as well. Finally, I got a burn. A good burn. And I also want to light a little bit more of this rosemary up for us. And this lavender, So no matter what type of hooks or projections or influences others have placed on your aura or on your being, just remember that you have the power and the choice to always return to your original form. You don't need to try to be someone you're not, to be cool or to fit in. Remember, because you were born to literally stand out. You were born to be powerful. You were born to create. You were born to be yourself, and you have your own unique gifts, and you are light. And never, ever, ever forget that other people's darknesses are their own. And it can get really dark. And even though you are in a trying time, that doesn't ever mean that it won't change. You always have decisions to make to where you can come back to yourself and call all of your power and your energy back to you, which I discussed in my previous sessions, and I will be discussing this more in my up and coming sessions. And I want to also invite you to make a donation for energy exchange donations for my healing abilities, my spiritual involvement and knowledge, my medicine woman abilities, my Reiki sessions here, my crystal tapping Reiki sessions. And my healings and my just higher light knowledge for you all. Just release all that stress, all that tension that you're under. Maybe it's something your baby mom said to you, or something your father said to you, or just breathe in and release. And you also can do some earth shamanic healing. I was looking for my purple quartz. I've seemed to misplace her, which I just had her earlier, and she's in front of me. So this humidity this morning has my hair looking like, but it doesn't matter, right? Because everything matters what's in here, our souls and our hearts. I always just want to say, always act from your heart space, and always act from your higher self. And I am the 999 frequency. I've had many spiritual awakenings and involvements, and this is the manifestation frequency, the final frequency. And I also have imbued different protective runes on my hands, my arms, my skin. as well as I'm going to be using the tapping of the rose and some hibiscus dried flower to help bring you back to your god or your goddess self, because you are a god or a goddess. Always remember to value yourself. Don't let others' projections or influences make you be someone that you're not. And if you have been someone that you're not for a very long time, to where you're just waking up, you always can come back to yourself and say, I call all of my power back to me. I am God, I am a god, I am a goddess. I call all of my power back to me that was siphoned from people, places, things across all dimensions, all realms, all previous lifetimes, and this lifetime, in the name of all the four directions and the archangels and my spirit animals. And I call all my power and energy back from them, and so it is. And you could affirm every day, I am a goddess, I am a god. I am beautiful. My gifts make me beautiful. I embody light. I am strong. I am protected. And then you can ask your spirit animals to come and guide you and protect you. My energy cords and my auric ethereal energy is protected. I am shielded with the highest pure light force of the solar angelics, the celestial angels, by the tiger, my spirit animal, by the cheetah, my spirit animal, by the black panther, my spirit animal, by the dragons. You could have different spirit animals or spirit mammals, you know, by the dolphins or the seals, or by the wolf, you know, by the hawk, by the ladybug, by the moth, by the dragonfly, and so on and so forth, by the cat. You could be a Lyran starseed and have lots of cat starseed energies. I love the Lyrans. I channel them so much through my light code, light language activations. And they've been calling to me, and I actually want to do a Lyran light language session here soon, as well as cutting cords to more chakras. I hope that you enjoyed my session today. I thank you so much for being here on planet. I thank you so much for your light and for your gifts. And remember, you are love. Remember, you are the pure embodiment of love. And you are peace. And you are beautiful as you are. I hope to work more with you soon. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting. You can also follow my Instagram, which is samara.andara_xx, and follow me there. This is my life's purpose. It's a huge part of my life's purpose as a shamaness, a starseed, a walk-in soul, a healer, to help lead mankind back to not only the light but to the truth, and to awaken the masses, as well as to embody my goddess energy of love and truth and light and tantric energy and kundalini awakenings and my shamanist medicine woman gifts. Thank you so much for being here. You are valued, you are appreciated, and you are loved. And remember that always. And if you're going through a dark plight, you might also be a spiritual warrior. So if you're going through the trenches right now, keep going, because those angelics, and call on the angelics, whether it's the celestial angels, the solar fire angels, or the archangels, they will always come quickly to your aid. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. With love.